Week 1 is finally here and fantasy football lineups are being set everywhere. Wide receiver is one of the hardest positions to figure out, so today I'm breaking down the wideouts I love and the ones I'm fading heading into opening weekend. Let's kick it off with Tetairoa McMillan at Jacksonville. The Panthers spent a top 10 pick on him and he's already stepping into a massive role. Adam Thielen is gone, Jalen Coker is on IR, and that leaves McMillan staring down a huge target share in week 1. Add in the fact that Jacksonville gave up the 4th most fantasy points to wide receivers last season, and all signs point to a monster debut for the rookie. Now, Calvin Ridley at Denver. Don't get me wrong, I'm all in on Ridley for the full season, but week 1, brutal spot. Patrick Surtain, the reigning defensive player of the year, will likely shadow him all game, and the Broncos secondary ranked top 12 against fantasy wideouts in 2024. You can't bench him because of volume, but temper expectations. This is more of a floor play than a ceiling game. Next up, Emeka Egbuka at Atlanta. With Chris Godwin sidelined, Egbuka slides in as Tampa's number 2 target behind Mike Evans, and the matchup is juicy. Atlanta gave up the most touchdowns and the 5th most fantasy points to receivers last season. Add in an over-under of 47.5 points, and this could be one of the highest scoring games of the week. Egbuka has legit breakout potential in his very first game. Chris Olave versus Arizona is another spot I'm worried about. Look, Olave's talent and target share are undeniable, but the quarterback play is scary. Spencer Rattler is starting, and in 7 starts last year, he threw more interceptions than touchdowns, while the Saints offense cracked 20 points just once. Long term, Olave is fine. Week 1, though, risky start. Another rookie I love this week is Travis Hunter against Carolina. Playing opposite Brian Thomas Jr. means he won't see many top corners, and he'll get a ton of slot usage. Carolina's defense was a gift to fantasy wideouts last season, giving up the 2nd most touchdowns and 8th most points to the position. Hunter has a golden opportunity to make a statement right out of the gate. Finally, DK Metcalf at the Jets. He's going to command a massive target share with Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh, but this week 1 matchup is tough. Sauce Gardner should shadow him, and New York allowed the 7th fewest fantasy points to wide receivers last season. You're starting Metcalf, but just like Ridley, don't expect a blow-up game.